You can't hold me down. 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 You can't hold me.
I decided to get this Ridgid faucet and sink installer. Probably the best plumbing tool I have purchased yet. If you ever have changed out a sink or a kitchen sink, you know that getting up in there to unscrew these are kind of a pain. There's not much room. You're in there with a wrench or a crescent wrench or something, and there's not much room to get in there, so you're like really turning it, and then there's no room to actually get any force on this to actually turn it. So this thing really fixes that problem. You can get up in there, and they made this little slot so you can get up in there and have that come out through the bottom. You can get up in there, and then now you can turn it, and this thing can just turn around, and it comes right off of there. So far I've used it several times. Even my sister used it, and my sister really liked it. She's a little bit bigger, so it's harder for her to really get underneath the sink, and she said this helped out a lot. It also has a lot of different functions on it. For example, if it is on there tight, I haven't had to do it. Just by turning this gives me enough force to actually get on it. But if you do need to have more force, you can use a wrench here to turn it when you're under there, or put a screwdriver in there and turn it. They have both sides to use these to get on there after you get the line off, if you're actually needing to change it out. This side fits that, and then if you have the larger one of these, you'll be using this side, which I don't have one here to show you. They also have it where you can use it to turn on and off the water lines. This one is a little different, so it didn't actually work, but you can still get it in there and use it if you need it. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this. This actually has made changing out sinks and faucets much easier. You can see here that you just put it up in there and it fits right down in there, and you can turn it. And let's just say, so if it's up in there, you just come up, slip it in there, and you can turn it. So far I haven't had to use a screwdriver or anything else, but if you need to, you can put a screwdriver through here and turn it. Even tightening it, I'm able to get in there and get enough grip on this that I can get these things super tight. Before, I mean, I'm up there trying to get it with a crescent wrench or something else, and there's no room to even move this. You have to turn it and then turn it. Like, you're only getting to move it a little bit at a time, so you actually are in here trying to do it for a while. And then you take this thing off, and it actually can get in here and get the plastic pieces the same way. You know, sometimes these things are even hard to get off when they're on there really tight, and a lot of times it's stuck so much that you end up breaking these off. But with this, I mean, they set in there so you get a good grip on both little grooves, so it turns right off of there. But I'm very impressed with this tool. Got a flashlight up in here with me so you guys can see a little bit better, but it slides over and it can tighten these things up. Looks like it's the small one, so I gotta use the other side. I've never gotten these things this tight before, so oops. Girl might want to see this.
He's gonna get his ass busted. That's the boy goes. You're gonna get your ass whooped.